and a question was raised about homosexuality and bisexuality. We have an epidemic of bisexuality and an epidemic of black male homosexuality because white supremacy has said, if I can create a dynamic wherein men are having sexual intercourse with one another, what? I don't have to worry about white genetic survival. So I can create that. I can produce that very behavior. I can produce that behavior by taking fathers out of the home. I can create that behavior by making fathers passive.
In ancient Greece and the Roman Empire, homosexual relationships were an accepted and common practice. In these hyper-masculine societies, the male form was revered for its physical perfection, while women's virtues were jealously guarded to ensure the legitimacy of children.
And it's going to be up to all of us and up to all of these young people to see that the black team is going to rise to its heights again. The black team is not going to be chumped because they don't understand what is going on. It is up to every single one of us. There's an African proverb that says, two African proverbs. The first is, when the fool learns the game, it's over.
In Greece, romantic and sometimes sexual relationships between older and younger men were seen as an initiation rite. The Romans modeled themselves after Greece in most things, but had strong feelings that a Roman citizen should always play the dominant, never submissive role in a homosexual relationship. Prominent citizens sought out enslaved men, prostitutes, and entertainers to fulfill their sexual desires. Enslaved boys would sometimes be castrated in an attempt to keep them docile and immature for the pleasure of their dominant male lovers.
This list, we'll be looking at our favorite animated queer relationships on TV. We'll be focusing on both their dynamics and cultural significance. However, we'll be excluding anime, which deserves its own list. Number 10. Sheriff Blubbs and Deputy Durland, Gravity Falls.
Probably just a dream.
With you, every day is a dream.
Fans shipped the police partner Sheriff Blubbs and Deputy Durland long before their relationship was made official. Their romantic feelings for each other were hinted at throughout the series, with the two sharing compliments and innuendos.
If being delightful was a crime, you'd be breaking the law.
It finally became canon in the series finale when they embraced and declared their love.
We're mad with power!
And love.
Creator Alex Hirsch had said in 2014 that he wanted to include LGBTQ+ characters in the series, but was worried he wouldn't be allowed to on a kids show. We're glad that, even if it was only in the finale, Blubbs and Durland finally got to express their real feelings.
Are you okay? Can I get you anything?
Edwin Durland, you are a diamond in the rough.
Number 9. Queen Anika and Queen Neha, the Dragon Prince. This courageous royal couple ruled and fought side by side. In the Dragon Prince's second season, it's revealed through flashbacks that the two queens of Durin saved their kingdom from a famine by killing a magma titan.
Aim for the cracks between the rocky plates. We can chain it down.
They share a passionate kiss to celebrate. However, the two later sacrificed themselves to allow their companions to survive, which inspired their daughter Anya to be a strong and powerful queen. While fans criticized the show for falling into the bury your gays trope, others felt that a passionate same-sex kiss in the middle of a series, rather than in the finale, did the show credit.
Our people, they'll be fed.
Number 2. Korra and Asami, The Legend of Korra.
Let's go on a vacation, just the two of us. Anywhere you want.
Really? Okay. I've always wanted to see what the spirit world's like.
Sounds perfect.
In this Avatar: The Last Airbender sequel series, the new Avatar is confirmed to be bisexual when she enters the spirit world with her rival-turned-friend-turned-lover, Asami Sato.
Out there in Utah, they had something where one of the schools, or some of the schools, are talking about the parents can opt out of Black history curriculums at school. Now, let me tell you something. If you said you wanted to opt out, and I think this was in the UK somewhere, I forgot where it was, but I know some parent wanted their children to opt out of the LGBT studies. They were like, it was a black family. They were like, nah, I don't really want my kid learning about anything with a sexual undertone. So they were like, no, we don't want our kid learning that. So they tried to opt the kid out of the LGBT studies, and the kid got suspended. They suspended the black kid because the family didn't want the kid learning about anything sexual, which makes sense. If you want to opt out of something, see, they're going to start trying to punish you. If you say, hey, I don't want my 8-year-old learning about what a damn bisexual is. Because when you talk about LGBT studies, the B is bisexual. I don't really want to have to explain to a damn 7-year-old what a bisexual is. That's inappropriate for a child to learn. I'm not afraid to say that. We shouldn't be teaching children what a goddamn bisexual is. Because that's part of the LBGT. You dig?
The new Avatar is confirmed to be bisexual when she enters the spirit world with her rival turned friend turned lover, Asami Sato. The two both had relationships with their friend Mako, but got close and began to have feelings for each other.
Well, whatever happened with Mako, I'm glad it hasn't come between us. I've never had a girlfriend to hang out with and talk to before, except for Naga. This is nice.
Though their relationship is only confirmed in the series' final scene, there were subtle hints dropped throughout the show.
It's so good to see you again.
You too.
And I'm loving the hair.
Thanks. You're looking snazzy as always.
When Korra is injured and disappears, Asami is the only person she stays in contact with.
What's going on with you two?
I wrote to Asami while I was away. I asked her not to tell you. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you ever write to me? Or Bolin?
I don't know. I guess I didn't know what to say.
At the time, The Legend of Korra was the only Nickelodeon show to feature a same-sex couple. Their relationship is further explored in The Legend of Korra comics, where they confess their love and come out to their friends. Number 6. Matthew and Aiden, Big Mouth. Matthew was the only openly gay guy at Bridgeton Middle School, and initially struggled to find a love interest, despite his kiss with Jay Bilzerian. In Big Mouth's Valentine's Day special episode, Matthew meets Aiden in the greeting card section of the pharmacy.
Bye. Oh, you guys are making beautiful music.
He's excited to meet another openly gay guy in his New York suburb, and a cute one at that. The show explores the awkward stages of pursuing a relationship and the complexities of being a gay teen with grace and humor.
Oh, Aiden! Hey, I didn't know you'd be here.
Well, I just put it up on Instagram.
I know, I may have seen it.
And I may have put it up hoping you would see it.
He likes you.
When the two finally share a kiss, Maury the hormone monster deems Matthew to be his favorite kid.
Oh, I'm so proud of my boy.
Number 1. Ruby and Sapphire, aka Garnet, Steven Universe.
Did they hurt you? No, I'm okay. Did they hurt you? Who cares? I do.
This celebrated show is known for having championed LGBTQ+ representation since it first hit screens in 2013. Creator Rebecca Sugar said she drew inspiration from her own identity as a bisexual, non-binary feminist. Ruby and Sapphire, also known as Garnet when merged, are the leaders of the Crystal Gems, the self-proclaimed guardians of humanity trying to protect Earth. Though the Crystal Gems are perceived as women, they're humanoid projections of light and have no gender. The couple is based on Sugar's relationship with their partner, Ian Jones-Quartey. Ruby and Sapphire made history when they aired the first lesbian proposal and wedding in a mainstream cartoon and kids show.
So this Jari Jones dude, and I say dude because he said that he's I'm just not, all of these little titles and names. This is how he describes himself. Hold on.
I identify as a trans queer lesbian. I am a mom to a whole bunch of queer youth. Some of these kids have come to New York City with not a dime in their pocket and just a big dream.
Okay. And listen, man. Listen, dude. See, this is what they want. That's confusion. He's a trans queer lesbian. He's a dude dressed as a woman who gets with other women. Okay. It's just a dude. That's why I'm not following all of this. It's a dude. I'm not going all in circles about what this dude does sexually. It just sounds weird and confusing. And it's meant to be. So just imagine, and the next thing out of his mouth, I'm a trans queer lesbian and I work with a lot of kids. You saw that? I want y'all to notice that. The next thing out of his mouth is, yeah, I work with kids. Because see, what this thing is really about, guys, normalizing this thing so that pedophilia can be ultimately normalized with us in Black society. When they start buck breaking us and they try to get us to acknowledge or accept them messing with these kids, that's when they like, we got these niggas. Let me tell you something, dude. That sounds abusive. When somebody's spewing this type of sexual confusion and then they have access to children. Because it never really works out right when they bring sexual confusion around children.
Though the crystal gems are perceived as women, they're humanoid projections of light and have no gender. The couple is based on Sugar's relationship with their partner, Ian Jones-Quartey. Ruby and Sapphire made history when they aired the first lesbian proposal and wedding in a mainstream cartoon and kids show.
Sapphire, will you marry me?
What? The two got married after 5,750 years and 8 months of being together.
I now pronounce you Garnet!
You say, I'm obsessed with homosexuality? Homosexuality is obsessed with us, dear. No. Stephanie, or whatever your name is, no. I'm not obsessed with it. They're obsessed with recruiting us. I'm talking about what they are trying to inundate us with. The white LGBT community is obsessed with us. Everywhere we turn around, here they go coming at us. This is what today's broadcast is about. We're not seeking them out. You know, y'all not going to run this narrative that we're somehow all obsessed with the LGBT community. No, we're not. They are inundating their propaganda to us. We can't do shit without them coming at us with a damn agenda. They coming at us. This is what today's topic is about. You know, she's probably one of these LGBT mascots. No, we can't even go to the, man, we went to the store to get some damn Frosted Flakes. It was rainbows on the damn Frosted Flakes. Talking about pride. What you talking about, dude? They are obsessed with recruiting us. And yeah, we're calling it out. Dude, we can't go nowhere. We can't pick up anything. We can't even send our children to school without them hitting us with the damn agenda. You got schools out here where you got these pride teachers talking about they're going to take down the American flag and put up the pride flag. They are obsessed with recruiting us. We can't even look at our favorite athlete without our athletes walking around in damn dresses now. No, don't make it seem like we're seeking them out. They are hell-bent on trying to recruit us. Everywhere we turn, there's a damn agenda. We can't even look at cartoons without a damn agenda. I mean, literally, you look on Netflix, they got all types of LGBT cartoons for kids. No, y'all not gonna flip that on us now, as if we are somehow hounding them and we're obsessed with them. No, y'all not gonna play that game. Y'all not playing that game. They are hell-bent on trying to recruit us. They keep shoving Lil Nas X down our throats. Family, this is tonight. Hold on, let me go to the board here. Let me go to the board here. The VMAs is on tonight, right now. The VMAs is on right now. Hold on one second. Shit, don't ever run that game as if we are obsessed with them. No, we're speaking on what they're doing. No, we're not going to act like that's normal for them to try. Look, this is tonight. This ain't us. This them. This is them. This was on the VMAs tonight. They had Lil Nas X. They didn't broke him. They keep parading him around. We can't look at an award show without this. They got this dude in a wig and a figure skating dress outfit on. This is not us. Yeah, so we're talking about what they're trying to push down our damn throats. They're trying to push this thing down our throats crazy. I won't even put up Kid Cudi. He's in a dress again. He was somewhere in New York and they had him in a dress. I'm not gonna even show that. This is what we're talking about on tonight's broadcast. Why is the only type of sexual category that is considered toxic black male masculinity? That's the only type of sexual existence, and I'm gonna say identity because you're born a man or you're born a woman. So it's an existence. I don't say an identity. It's an existence. You're born a man or a woman. Some rare cases you might be born a hermaphrodite. That's extremely rare. But the only toxic masculinity or toxic sexual existence is black male masculinity. We keep hearing that black masculinity is toxic, toxic, toxic. What does that mean? Just by virtue of you being a black male heterosexual, that's considered toxic? Look at the words that they use. See, we have to understand the words and the propaganda of the white supremacist. We have to understand warfare, ladies and gentlemen. We're breaking down warfare. These people are waging propaganda warfare, and we have to dissect it. So yes, I'm going to sit here and dissect that propaganda as much as I can. I did a whole movie, Buck Breaking, dissecting the propaganda because our children need to know what the hell is going on and how there's a propaganda war against them. So yes, we are going to dissect it. You're not going to shame us talking about y'all are just obsessed with the LGBT. No, you're not going to use no shaming tactics. We're going to dissect and deprogram our babies. So y'all can come in here with that dumb shit all you want to. We're going to deprogram and debrief our babies and other people from being inundated with this stuff.